Do you ever have days where you're feeling a little down, depressed, maybe anxious or even overwhelmed, and you just can't get going? I can relate, and in this class tutorial, I'm going to show you some tips and tricks that you can do to get out of that funk. I'm Howell. It's Gentle Yoga with Jan. Pull up a chair and let's get started. One of the most important things that you can do when you start to notice that you're feeling a little down, depressed, or overwhelmed is to get your body moving. And I know that sometimes that is the furthest thing from your mind. You just would probably rather just crawl back in bed, cover up your head, and forget about everything. But that's just going to make things worse. And the longer that we don't move our body, the longer that we stay sedentary, the easier it is for our body to get tense, hold all those things in the cells of our body, and it does cause problems physically. So the movement doesn't have to be huge. We don't have to go out and run a marathon or even do a major exercise class. It's just moving your body. You're going to feel so much better. Your mind's going to be taking off whatever it is you were worrying about, and you're going to feel better physically and emotionally. So let's just start by going through our body, moving the joints of our body, and incorporating some breath work to help you start the moving process in a gentle, soft way. So in your chair, just go ahead and sit back and get comfortable, and we're going to focus on the breath first. I want you just to close your eyes for a moment and just to come into your body and feel your body. Notice the backs of your legs on the chair, the feet on the floor, your feet on the floor, and just be aware of maybe some sounds in the room so that we can first detach from everything that we're thinking about and become a little bit more present. With your eyes closed, I just want you to wiggle the fingers a little bit. Notice what your hands are feeling like. And then you can open your eyes. Let's take a few deep breaths together. Now I notice sometimes when someone says and you're stressed out, oh, just go take a few deep breaths. And sometimes that deep breath, that forceful deep breath, can create some more anxiety and tension just with that tense breath. So I want you to, on this breath, is not to think about it as a deep breath, but a nice, fluid, soft breath, opening up the lungs, opening up and just taking in as much air as you can. And then just exhaling it all out with a sigh, just a nice ha. Let's do that together. Breathe in through your nose. And then a nice exhalation, ha. That ha sound actually tells our nervous system, our brain, that it's okay to relax. If we are taking quick, rapid breaths, our body thinks and our brain thinks that we are in fight or flight, and it's going to act accordingly. So if you take a nice, releasing deep breath in through the nose, and just exhale it like you're calm. And at first it might be a little challenging. Just start to allow it to become a little softer and deeper, and you'll feel it. You'll feel that calmness come over you. And it will help you in the long run feel more calm. So just taking some deep breaths is the first thing. And we'll start moving our body. Just start wiggling your fingers and your wrist, moving them in different directions, and maybe even just flicking them out, shaking them out. So there is a famous yoga teacher, Indian yoga teacher, Mr. Iyengar, who has a quote that says, "You cannot be depressed with your armpits exposed." So I don't know if it was exactly those words, but pretty much the same thing. So just opening up your arms I want you just to do that. Open up your arms like this and notice what you feel like. And especially when we take our hands up over our head, it's really hard to feel down. It automatically lifts up your spirit. So there's a few things that happen when we take our hands up over our head. We're actually releasing some endorphins, some chemicals into our brain that make you feel better. So you're not going to instantly be, oh, everything's just perfect, but it is going to help. And I just notice. So let's take a deep breath in and reach up over your head. And notice what you feel like. And then exhale, just let your arms come back down. Again, inhale. And then exhale. Open up the arms. Pull your hands back as far as you can. Squeeze the shoulder blades together back behind you. And then let your arms come forward and give yourself a big hug. This might be the first hug you're going to get today. This might be the only hug you're going to get today, but at least we're getting a hug and a stretch. So I want you to reach your fingers back as far as you can. Notice my shoulders are tense up by my ears. I'm going to consciously pull them down away from my ears. Open it up again and take the other arm on top. Give yourself another big hug. That's 2 hugs. And pull your shoulders down away from the ears. Open it back up and just shake out your arms. Let's bring our awareness down to our feet now and just walk out your feet. Pound your feet into the ground. Get some circulation going in your legs. So these are some good things just to do throughout your day as well, just to keep things moving. Let's go down to the feet. Bring your knee in toward your chest and just hold it underneath. You can lean back on your chair if you need to. And let's make some circles with our ankle. Changing directions. Pointing and flexing, pointing and flexing. Good. Let's do the other side. Circles, change directions, point and flex, and bring that foot down. Let's scoot out to the front of your chair, and let's slide our foot out, pointing your toe, and then flex your foot. Curl your toes, pull your toes back, and then point. Bring that foot back to the floor. Let's do the other side. Slide, flex, curl, pull back, and point. Good. Let's do that one more time on each side. Slide forward, flex your foot, curl your toes, pull the toes back, and then point. Bring it back. Good. And just walk them out. To get a good stretch on the top of the foot, if you can, take your toes and tuck them underneath on the mat, something soft hopefully, and then push your heel forward so you're getting a good stretch in the top of your foot. Let's do the other side. Just kind of wiggle your foot, your ankle around a little bit. Very good. Let's go back up into the hips now, lifting the leg like we did before, and take your knee out to the side, feeling maybe an inner thigh stretch, and then back in. Just back and forth a few times. It's really important to get these hips moving, especially if you've been sitting all day or laying down all day. This is actually an exercise that you can do lying in bed as well. So making those hip circles, changing directions, just getting some movement and fluid in that hip joint. Let's do the other side. Take it out to the side and in, out to the side. You could always slide your foot on the floor if you needed to, and make some circles. So these are just some quick things that you can do every day to go, just think about starting at your feet and going through your body and just getting some movement. So that's good. Let's do some twists. Let's work the mid part of our body. Just do a few spinal twists. So let's breathe in, straighten your spine, and on the exhalation, go ahead and turn to your right. Hold your hands on the side and on the chair, and then take another deep breath, and then twist a little tighter, looking back if you want to. Take another deep breath, and then come back to center. Breathe in, spine tall, twisting to the other side. Deep breath in, and exhale. Another breath in, and release it back to center. Take your right hand out to the side, holding onto the chair with your left hand. Reach up as far as you can, wiggle your fingers, and then on the exhalation, go ahead and just release over to the side. While you're reaching, go ahead and look down and up, releasing the neck a little bit, and go ahead and open and close your hand a few times. Inhale, and then exhale, a nice breath down, releasing the hand. So just noticing what you're feeling on, relax your arms. Notice if that right side feels a lot more open. Mine sure does. Let's do the other side. Inhale, reach out and up and over the top. Reaching, wiggling fingers, look down and up. Open, close your hand, and then breathe in and let the arm fall down. Very good. Any tension going on in your neck and shoulders? Most likely you are having tension in your neck and shoulders. I don't know that too many people don't have too much going on in their neck and shoulders. So let's just explore little touching and hand self massage on our neck and shoulders. So just kind of moving the arm around when we're squeezing those muscles on the top of the shoulder and in towards the neck. So I'm going to show you, if you haven't seen this already, a little thing that we're going to do with the fascia, the connective tissue in our arms and shoulders and our ears to release and give us more range of motion in our neck. So just to check out where you're at, just hands resting in your lap, look to your left and look to your right. So you may not even be aware of how tight or how short your range of motion is right now. Mine's not the greatest. So let's do the right side first, taking your fingers and shaking. Just take your fingers and manually just pull them and shake them. And then go up to your right ear and rubbing the ear all the way around, rubbing it between your fingers, pretty good. So we're working acupressure points here in our ear, which there are a ton, and we're also stimulating circulation in their ear. Come down to the earlobe and give it a good pull out to the side. So this is a good way to release the sinuses actually. So give it a good yank amongst the other things that it's good for. Rest your hand in your lap and I want you to just notice how that side of your body feels. Now look to the right. And I definitely have more range of motion. A pretty cool thing. So let's do the other side. Quick and easy to do. Shake, shake, shake the fingers. Go up to the ear, rub the ear. So there's actually another way that we can do this with our foot, but we'll do that another time. Rubbing the earlobe, bringing it down to the earlobe and give it a good pull. Pull, pull, pull. Let's go ahead and turn to the left now and see if that has changed out, which it has. I almost feel like I could turn a full circle with my head. So pretty cool thing to do. Let's continue with the neck a little bit. Hands resting in your lap. Go ahead and look up to the sky, pointing the chin up so you're feeling a stretch in the throat. Go ahead and open and close your mouth a few times. Open it as wide as you can and close your lips. Open your mouth wide as you can and close your lips. You'll feel that stretch going on in your face. One more time. And now plant 4 big juicy kisses on the ceiling. Really pushing those lips up towards the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bring your head back down and just look down to the floor. Let's do a few cat and cow poses from our chair. This is a pose that's usually done on the hands and knees on the floor, but we're going to do it from the comfort of our own chair and get still great benefits. This is really good to move the mid-body to help get circulation to our stomach, our spleen, our liver. Hands resting in your lap. Go ahead and roll to the front of your chair and arch your back. Pull your shoulders down and look up. Inhale and exhale, roll to the back. Curl the spine and roll forward. Inhale and exhale, roll back. Inhale, roll it forward, arch the back, and one more time, pulling back. Good, come back to center. Let's do a few things to help strengthen our core. That's always a good thing. That is included our stomach, our back muscles that will help us keep strong. So bring your right knee in towards your chest and just hold underneath for a moment, and then just kick the leg back and forth a few times. Hold it with your right hand and take your left hand out to the side. Now, if you can and want to, you can take the other arm out to the side. Keep the knee towards your chest. If that's too challenging, just hold the leg. So again, we're trying to tone here and to strengthen just a little bit. Bring the hands back underneath, and let's extend and just interlace your fingers and extend that leg out, pulling the toes back, flexing the foot. Feeling maybe a little stretch in your hamstring. And if you want to, you can release the hands. So we're working the leg as well here, or just keep supporting, or keep the knee in towards the chest. Let's do the other side. Walk it out. Relax your shoulders. Left knee into the chest now, holding underneath. Just kick it out a few times, back and forth. Hold the leg with your left hand now, right arm coming out to the side. Deep breath, keep breathing. Maybe both hands. Both hands under the leg now. And let's interlace fingers. Let the leg just fall down into the arms and flex your foot. Pull the toes back. If you want to, hold it there and extend the arms out to the side. Just a few breaths. This can be challenging, so listen to your body and do what you think you can. Bring that foot back down to the floor, and let's walk out our feet. Let's come upside down just a little bit to bring some circulation to our head and our face. Feet just a little bit further apart. Inhale the hands up over your head. Exhale, hands to legs, start to fold forward. Maybe this is your point. Let the head completely drop, or slide your hands down your legs and let your head completely dangle. Nod the head yes and no. Another deep breath in, and let's exhale through our mouth. Just a nice ah. Another breath in, and then an exhale. To make our way back to sitting, take your hands on your knees and roll up slowly, head coming up last. Continue with another reach, inhale. And this time bring your hands down in front of you, in front of your heart. Drop your hands down, shake your arms out. Fingers on shoulders. Go ahead and lift those elbows up towards the sky as high as you can, and then bring them down. One more time. Bring them up to shoulder height, and then draw them towards each other. Inhale, open up. And exhale, bring them towards each other. Open up and then release it down. Let's flip to the side now on your chair and just come to the edge and take the right leg back so the knee is pointing down, and just hold on to the side of your chair. So some of you might be feeling already a hip flexor stretch right here, maybe even in the quad. Just noticing what that feels like. Then let's take our right hand up towards the sky and then reach over the chair. Inhale, back up, and exhale. Bring the feet forward, and let's flip to the other side. Scoot to the edge, step that foot back if you can. Body's upright, knees pointing down, and feel a stretch there. Hold on to the chair. Left hand reaching up over the head and exhaling over the top. And a really good stretch there in the side body. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, releasing it down. Just adjust yourself so that you're facing forward again. And walk out your feet. We're going to go back to our hands and do a few more stretches with our hands. Let's take our right hand forward with the heel of the hand pointing forward. Pull the fingers back as tight as you can, and then point them down. Pull them back and point them down. Now use your hand to create a little bit more resistance by pulling the hand towards you. You should feel a really good stretch there. Now take the palm up and pull the fingers back. So this feels really good to help with the nerve in our forearm there, in our wrist, releasing the pointer finger only and moving it back and forth, then the middle finger, and then the ring finger and the baby finger moving together. Good. You can feel that. You can feel maybe if it's stuck or not stuck, but you can feel that if there is some tension there, you'll feel that release a little bit. Take the thumb and pull it back a little bit if you want to. Just being gentle with your hands. This doesn't have to be painful. Well, it shouldn't be painful. You know that if something does feel painful or uncomfortable, to back off. Pull the fingers back, point the fingers down. Pull the fingers back, point them down, just a little bit more resistance there. Take the palm up, pull the fingers back. Let's release the pointer finger. Hold everything but the middle finger and move it. And the ring finger and the baby finger. Pull the thumb back. Your hands and your arms. So before we wind things down, I'm going to show you an exercise that you can do to release a lot of tension in your head. No one deals with that, right? We don't have a lot of stuff going on in our head, a lot of tension. Most likely you do, and this is going to feel really good, especially if you have a tension headache or you have a lot of tightness in the neck and the head. This will help. It's called the crown pull. And we're going to begin by just bringing the thumbs on the side of the temples there, the side of our head, and bring your fingertips in the middle of your forehead. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhalation, just drag your fingers along the skin there in their forehead towards your thumbs, and then we're going to shake it out. And we're going to continue that process all the way around our head, bringing the fingertips to the center of our skull there and dragging down towards our thumbs. So come up a little bit higher. Push your fingertips into the skin of the top of your head, and then drag your fingers down towards your thumbs and shake it out. Up a little higher and a little bit further back. Push the fingers in, drag your fingers towards your thumb. And you should start feeling that even tingling going on in your head. Push fingers in, drag it towards your thumbs. Shake it out. And just opening up the back side of the head. This is where, if you have a lot of tension back here, this will feel really good, just pulling there. Doesn't that feel good? It's going to mess up your hair most likely, but it's worth it. So how did that feel? So we can't forget the most important part of our practice, our class today, and that is Savasana. And that is just taking a few minutes to wind down, to relax, and to be still, both with our body and our mind. So if you want to, at this time, go to a more comfortable chair, or just totally relax in the chair that you're in. And close your eyes. Let your body just breathe, taking some deep breaths in. And breathing out, just nice soft breaths. Notice how your body feels right now. Notice if there's any place in your body that feels a little tight or tense. I want you to guide the breath there with your mind's eye. Guide your breath there and see if you can relax that part of your body a little bit more. Bring your awareness to your hands. I want you to just let go of any need to hold them in any position and totally allow them to just soften each finger. See if you can feel energy flowing and the breath flowing down to your fingertips. Bring your awareness now down to your feet. You can wiggle them just a little bit to make sure that you're connected there. Feel your feet. If you could relax each toe, what would it feel like to relax your big toe? Relax each toe one by one. Feeling the arches of your feet start to relax even more. Up into your ankles. up higher in your legs. Feel the calves relax. Feel all the muscles around your knees. Up into your thighs. Relaxing deeper. Letting go of your legs completely. They might just be flopping open a little bit more. The feet might be flopping open a little bit more as you relax. Let them relax. Any tension or stress that you might be feeling in your belly. Any sensations going on in your belly, let them release. Let them go. Any tension in your low back, allow it to soften. Melt. Going up your spine just a little bit higher, feel each vertebra relaxing, softening, all the muscles around it, softening. Till you get up into the shoulder area and the neck area and allow the neck muscles to relax even deeper. As you relax the shoulders, the arms become more heavy. The hands are still relaxed. Bring your awareness up into your throat and your neck. Allowing the mouth to soften now, the jaw, the tongue inside your mouth, just relaxing down to the bottom of your mouth. Bring your awareness to your nose. And if you could relax your nose and any tightness around your eyes, in the sinus area, just let the tension go. Soften your face. And bring your awareness up into your forehead. What are you feeling there? Maybe blink your eyes a few times to notice if there's tension still around the muscles around your eyes, and soften and relax. Feeling the body become a little bit more heavy, the deeper you feel that relaxation come into your body. Be aware. Be aware of this calmness, the stillness, both in body and mind. And allow yourself to come here often. And you can continue here, or you can slowly start wiggling fingers and toes and bringing yourself back to awareness, back to gentle, soft movement. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. So we'll just end our practice sitting a little bit taller in your chair and taking a nice soft reach up over your head. Without too much effort, finding balance between effort and ease is always so important. Bringing your hands back down to your heart. Namaste. Hopefully you're feeling better, and that I want you to know that movement is so critical, not only for our physical body, but for our emotional body as well. We need to notice that we're going down, or notice that we're not feeling so great, and do something about it. So I encourage you to keep moving, even if you really don't want to. It's vital that you keep moving. It's vital that we keep moving forward and keep looking towards the sunshine, keep looking and finding those things that are good. I can't guarantee, but I can almost guarantee that you are going to feel better. So I hope that was helpful. If you like these videos, if you find them helpful, please subscribe to my channel, comment in the comments below, ask questions if you need to. You're not alone. We are supporting each other, and we'll see you in the next class.